this its own little segment. We are going to bring back our regular season segment of cheers and jeers. And we've got to pick whether we're going to give the guy 3 cheers or 3 jeers for the re-signing. So we'll start off first with Drew Sample. Nick, what do you think about Drew Sample?
I mean, I got to at least cheers it. I mean, the guy has been a workhorse. I mean, he's played the fullback position. He's played tight end. I mean, he's been a workhorse. You can't do anything but like the guy. I mean, has he really done anything to where we can say he sucks?
No, he is the most average player, and there's nothing wrong with it. You need a bunch of C+.
I'll take average. Average gets the job done.
Yeah, C+, B-. You need those guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great tight end 3 and utility player. So I'll take it. I'll say it's a cheer.
Josh, you giving cheers or jeers?
I give him cheers. I mean, simply for the fact that he can pass block. And that's why they brought him in. Like Nick was saying, they'll bring him in as a fullback just for a little bit extra blocking. And that was the whole reason they drafted him, was because he was the best blocking tight end in his class. Now, he hasn't been the best, but I mean, he's a solid player. He's made some plays when he needs to, and I think it's good to keep him. Plus, didn't have any tight ends under contract, so you had to have somebody, and you can't sign all new tight ends, so you got to keep some of the ones you have. And I feel like he was, just for the fact that they need more people that can block for Joe Burrow, as many people as they can get, because the offensive line can't do it. So I'm happy for it.
Yeah, I'll give it cheers. So that's a unanimous cheers from everybody. So I don't need to pontificate anymore. Let's move on to ADG. So Akeem Davis-Gaither. I'm going to say 3 cheers. He's a great special teamer. He can fill in for either Jermaine Pratt or Logan Wilson if they go down. Is he a great linebacker? No. Is he a bad linebacker? No. He is, once again, average or solid, I guess is a better way to put it. He's solid. Those are solid guys who could be contributors on special teams. They can be contributors on their actual positions. So I'm going to give him 3 cheers. Nick, what are you doing?
I'm giving him 3 cheers too. I think he's average or maybe better than average at the linebacking position. He does bring in, that hustle. And Casey, you know me, someone hustles that puts you above average to me. I mean, I'm sorry, you get a motor like that. If I'm the coach, I want you on my team.
Yep.
So 3 cheers, 100%.
Josh.
Yeah, I'd say we're all unanimous. I mean, if for the simple fact that you need depth, as much depth as you can get, and he's a solid. I mean, he's not a great linebacker, but he's serviceable. He's somebody that can make plays when he's called upon. So, I mean, I'm happy to keep him here. They drafted him. He's made some big plays when the time came. So, I mean, I'm happy to keep him. He's a good backup, a good third option. So, yeah, I'm happy they kept him.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for when it comes to familiar faces. We'll let Josh start, I guess, because he hasn't got to start one yet. Trayveon, how does he still have a job? Williams.
Simply because of special teams. He lost the confidence of Burrow last season. I don't know. I mean, he's made some plays. He hasn't been trash. He has stepped up a little bit, but mainly because of special teams play. I think that's the only reason they keep him. And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't think it was a great signing. They could have very easily found somebody else to fill his special teams position. So they need good bodies, not just warm bodies. Go ahead, Nick.
Giving that a jeer, I guess, then?
I think we're all going to wind up having a jeer on this. So we're going to do 3 jeers. I mean, because quite simply, like Josh said, you could have picked up anybody to do the same thing that he's been doing. Just quite frankly, he's average or below average at his position. production, he's average to below average. You can go pick up somebody even cheaper than what we picked him up as. Heck, we could have even drafted somebody to do exactly what he's doing or better. So we could have gotten a rookie deal and actually paid less money. 3 cheers. I mean, I think that's going to be unanimous.
Well, I think you guys know my feelings on Trayveon Williams. I would not say I'm a fan in any way, shape, or form. He may be a wonderful human being. He probably is. It is nothing personal. This is strictly coming from a football perspective. How does this man have a job for the Cincinnati Bengals? I don't understand. It literally ticks me off. You know how many touchdowns he has in his career? Anybody, just take a guess. Nicholas is correct. Goose egg. How long has he been in the league? Longer than Joe.
4 years.
2019. Longer than Joe Burrow. He has no touchdowns. The much maligned Chris Evans, who nobody likes on the Bengals apparently, and they don't want to do anything with him. He has 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. How in the world are you keeping Trayveon Williams, who can't run? I guess he can tackle on special teams, but Chris Evans could tackle too. They're pretty comparable numbers. And Chris Evans was an explosive player. So you don't favor Chris Evans. You keep butt fumble Trayveon Williams, because y'all remember when that happened, right? Probably 2 or 3 years ago, he ran into the back of whoever the backup was and then fell on his butt and fumbled. Yeah, like a Mark Sanchez.
Brandon Allen.
Yeah, he can't play running back. And you're telling me, oh, special teams, got to keep him for special teams. You can train a monkey to play special teams. I'm sorry. People may disagree with me on that and be like, no, special teams is important. You tell somebody, this is your lane, hit guy hard, hold guy, take him to the ground. That's all special teams is on kickoff. You tackle the person and stay in your lane of contain. It is a very simple thing to learn. Yes, it's slightly harder than that. That's an oversimplification. But if you're telling me you can't teach a rookie to do that, how are you an NFL coach? I just don't understand. So, Trayveon, sorry, 3 Jeers. You must be a wonderful human being. We hope you do great things in your life. We don't know why you're on the Bengals anymore. Sorry.
Thank you for listening to Talkin Bengals. Be sure to like and subscribe to Talkin Bengals on Facebook and Instagram at Talkin Bengals. You can also listen to Talkin Bengals on your preferred podcast provider. See you next time. Hoo day.